Let's catch up with the blogger to the Nation and columnist at the Daily Telegraph, Tim Blair. How are you, mate?
Very good, my friend. And yourself?
I'm pretty good. Mauna Loa is erupting in Hawaii. Have you been there? Have you seen that? That's fantastic.
No. You can't blame that on me, mate. I haven't been there, never touched down in Hawaii.
I blame
it on global warming.
I thought you'd love your American road trips, but it's hard to get across to Hawaii by road.
Yeah.
Now, tell us about these fines that are being refunded in New South Wales, or rescinded at least. 33,000 fines for people not wearing masks or not doing what they're told during COVID. And now people don't have to pay them. It's fantastic news, isn't it?
Well, the government's effectively fining itself now, right? Because they've issued the fines. It's going to pay them, it's going to cost them more to refund the fines than they would have got if they'd received the fines because of just admin and all the other nonsense. But of course, you know, we can't really gloat too much about the government fining itself, because where does the government get its money from? We've all been fined now. So the entire New South Wales community all fined. They're all gone.
Exactly. We are all fined now for those horrible people who dared to walk in a park during COVID shutdowns, or didn't wear a mask when they were surfing or something. Honestly, it's just does my head in to think how far this country went down the totalitarian path during COVID. But we only have to look at what's happening in China now to see all this unfolding in real time. It's still going COVID zero. And even in that totalitarian communist country, people have been pushed to the limit that they're actually risking their lives to protest against it.
Yes, I wonder if we'll have a similar commentary about the Chinese protests that we saw when there were protests in Melbourne at the peak of all the restrictions, when certain ABC types denounced toxic masculinity. Well, now you're seeing, I guess, toxic masculinity as well in China. I mean, sure enough, they were fairly well provoked when they were well inside apartments and left burned to death when fires broke out. But I think the tone will change when it comes to those protests, by comparison to the ones that we saw in Melbourne.
Yeah, perhaps the ABC will refer to these people as far-right protesters in China.
Deniers, yes.
Yeah, but pandemic deniers. Let's go to a protester who was, we hope, treated a little more pleasantly. This is a bloke at the World Cup in Qatar. What I love about this guy is he's protesting everything. He's got the rainbow flag. He's got Save Ukraine under his Superman logo on the front, and on the back he's got respect for Iranian women. You may as well get all your protests over at once, hey?
This is the first hat trick of the World Cup. He's got all three, and a hat trick in the World Cup is probably as good as it gets. But this guy is the Maradona of course. He's got them all there, as you said. There was a little bit of room left over. Could have made more use of the space at the back of the shirt. Not quick. He did a good job.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Now, you Victorians do things differently. I always think of golf as a pretty just genteel kind of an affair. Have a look at these blokes on a Melbourne golf course.
If you do not stop, walk away now before I knock you the out. Come on. Smash you, idiot. Go away, you threaten me with violence. Threaten me, mate. Take your first shot.
I see a new sport coming, World Championship golfing.
Yes. I think actually there might have been an error. I don't think we were watching a golf game there. I think we were looking at the Liberal Party room meeting analysing the 2022 Victorian election result. It's probably that similar tone, I'd imagine, between some of the various players there.
It might well be. Thanks for joining us, Tim. Tim Blair there. You can read his stuff at the Daily Telegraph, or get onto it online and read his blog every day. It's full of fascinating takedowns and tidbits.